Okay, this is a homework problem that's not part of the homework problem examples. I just thought it was a good one to do because I usually do this one in class. This is actually number 24 from the homework, if I have that correctly. It relates to if you're my in-class Math 108, you have a copy of the PowerPoint slides, and this is on the bottom of page 25. This formula right here. It talks about finding the sample size required to estimate a population mean. Okay, so that's one we're going to work on. And I just wrote the formula right here. Okay, so let's kind of go through this here. Okay, starting with the second sentence here. The first one has to do with the question down here on the bottom here. Assume that ages of female statistics students have less variation than the ages of females in the general population. So let sigma equal to 17.4. Okay, so that's going to be this number right here. How many, okay, right there is a hint. How many, that means they're asking for n. How many female statistics students' ages must be obtained in order to estimate the mean age of all statistics students? Okay, so right there, kind of a hint. They're saying how many to estimate the population mean. So that means we want to use this particular formula right here. Okay, it says assume a 98% confidence level. Confidence, I guess it says that the mean is within 1/2 the population mean. Okay, so this is my confidence level. That will help me find the critical value, which relates to this part. And this is my margin of error. That's that E right there. Okay, so let's go to the bottom of the slide now. See, I can show you the work. Okay, so here's the formula again. Okay, first of all, it says a 98% confidence. So we have to find the critical value. Most of the critical values are on this Chapter 7 handout that's on Canvas. Second page. This is what the front page looks like. Okay, so most of these values, for the Z values, are actually on here. And I showed you another slide how to find one of these. This one, 98%, is not on there, so we have to actually find it. So one mice alpha is 0.98. That's a middle area. And so each tail is 0.02. So alpha over 2 is 0.01. And then to find this critical value, I'm going to put inverse norm, area to the left. So that's these two added up. And 0,1 for a standard normal curve. So we get 2.326. Okay, so that's why I plugged in right here. The 17.4 comes from sigma, which they gave us. I'm just going to show you it's right here. And then E is the margin of error right here, 0.5 is a half. Okay. I simplified that. Don't round it, square it. And then you always want to round up. Okay, so this is what I got, 6,553. That's my answer. Okay, now in my math lab, they have a little bit of variety for different answers for this one. So this one says 6,555. It would also accept 6,553 as well as other answers. So just kind of keep that in mind. They may have used the table or some other method to get the value of the critical value, but it does accept both of these answers. Okay. Okay, so that's the first question. Now this is for estimating the population mean for female statistics students. Okay, does this seem like a reasonable to assume the ages of statistics students have less variation than the ages of female in the general population? Yes, because typically statistics students in college are typically like between the 18 to 21 age group. So I would say yes. Of course, you always have wonderful non-traditional students as well, but that's just typically the traditional age is between 18 and 21.